Hello and welcome everybody. You join me for RegiEleki Elite Raids Round 2 for the season of Rising Heroes. By the way, I hope everybody is good. Once again, I've seen that people in APAC, New Zealand, Australia, etc. have had massive issues of not being able to access the raids. It seems that Niantic haven't really learnt their lesson from RegiDrago. I mean, I would like to say I'm surprised, but that would be a complete barefaced lie. Local raid only, of course, free pass actually from yesterday. Jumping in, we've got a decent crowd of people. Back to my point, I thought last month when RegiDrago spawned, everybody was saying, why are all the eggs spawning at 11 AM and there's nothing at 5 PM? It's the role reversal. This time round, as I said in that video, I thought this might happen. They're scoping the time window of when people might want to do these elite raids, and I reckon very soon you will find elite raids happening at one time slot. RegiEleki, don't think it's amazingly good, unfortunately. It's one of those mons, but it's good to get it in the decks and complete it. The Hundo, I do know, we are looking for 1602, and if for some reason you get Rainy Boost, you're looking for 2002. Starting the raid. RegiEleki, I think, is my favourite of the two. It sort of slaps with electricity, a bit like, is it Ivan Dranko or something in the Iron Man 2? I want to see if we can get a decent one, to be honest. We didn't get anything good for RegiDrago, of course. Let me know in the comments below what your RegiEleki luck was like, or if you were even able to take part, because of course these are EX gym locked and in person only, so, which I think is still a bit of a shame, but clearly Niantic are going to stick with this format. And what's our number going to be? 1590. That's quite good. That could be like a 96er. Lots of level ups with the local squad, which is great. 3, look, you see in person, 3 XL candy for RegiEleki. I got the final strike, check that out. Obviously it can't be shiny, so we just need to hope that we can catch this bouncy boy. I'm not gonna lie, the shading on it, it kind of makes it look a bit like abnormal. Like it doesn't seem to want to fit, but we sniped an excellent as it jumped up and down. One roll and out. Give me an attack, dude. Come on. There's an attack and throw. Whoa, what the hell was... Its hitbox is really weird. Possibly one of the more weird hitboxes I've ever encountered. Okay, that was somehow still a missed throw. Instant breakout. We actually need to hit a goddamn throw bonus on this. There's an excellent... It is a big circle. Excellent throw. One roll and out. We're going to need to go counterclockwise for the win. This thing's not rolling more than once. It's really worrying me, actually. Like, come on, dude. Let's go for a great throw, see if that seems to do any better. Sometimes great throws do work. Oh my god, what is wrong with this legendary? I'm going to be very annoyed if we don't get this RegiEleki, to be honest. Hit the excellent. 1 roll, 2 roll, and a 3 roll. Panic over. Finally, this will be RegiEleki into the Pokédex. Very cool, sitting next to RegiDrago and Zarude. 1590 is a 96. Yo, a 96%. I did say I wanted a decent IV one. It doesn't get an amazing moveset, I'm pretty sure. It gets Thunder Shock and Lock On, Thunder, Zap Cannon, and then some other random moves, so it's not really usable. So we've made it to one of the 2 PM raids, and actually we've got a nice triple. It will be a raid and walk kind of thing as well, which I like. And in we go. Battle commence. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that the Japanese Pokemon GO account was the first one to tweet this out, saying RegiEleki is confirmed. I of course have a lot of these, so if for whatever reason, if anybody happens to bump into me at a live event and wants one of these, I do have a couple of spare. Fingers crossed, 1602 is the magic number that we want to see. 1598. Yo, 98%. Would you look at that? 3 RegiEleki XL candy. We had a 96 before, now we got a 98er. Could the next raid give us the 1602? Hit the excellent. First ball. Oh, not quite a first ball catch. It's a jumpy little sod, isn't it? And it's... when you're trying to throw it after it's attacked, it's very weird. Okay, counterclockwise. Great throw. 1 roll, 2 roll, and a 3 roll. There we go. That was a lot easier to catch than the last one. 5XL, that's a bit more like it with my Mega Booster, and that is indeed a good 98%. It's not going to go up to 100, is it? The next one's going to be like 1545. Right, 1602. is their magic number. I doubt we're going to get it because we've had some good fortune before. 1588, it's still up there, but it's probably like a 91 or an 89. Let's just hope this is simple enough to catch. The next one is literally just down the road. And that's what I mean. I said this on the podcast weeks ago. If there was a way for people to trigger EX, first ball catch, sick, that's how we do it. If there was a way for other players, even in rural spaces, we've got one gym, if they could trigger somehow to make that into an EX eligible gym, it used to be based on points, and you could trigger it and it would stay in EX gym. 6XL candy, beautiful, and it's a 93. What is it with RegiEleki? RegiEleki just likes me. And the third RegiEleki of the 2 PM wave, 1602. 1602. No, I knew it was going to go downhill. 1563. And the game crashed. Marvellous. You may have seen on the 24-hour grind, I have been experiencing a lot of game crashes recently while doing literally basically nothing in the game. There is, okay, we did get into our encounter, which is something at least, so let's catch this on camera, shall we? Let's endeavour to do this like a professional. Hit the great throw. It's sufficient, maybe? It was sufficient enough. There we go. First ball. Sick. Yeah, 14, 10, 14. That's definitely the worst one. Very much ready for a lucky trade if anybody fancies it, or just a trade in general. There's Elie Green North with 12 minutes left on it. It's going to be close to get there, but there's 3 of us, which is enough to take it down, possibly 4 or so. I'm willing to risk it. Now it's time to sprint. Let's go! I haven't run for raids forever. We did make it with 3 or so minutes left on the clock. Fingers are very much crossed. Let's see what we get. Oh, 1549. Confirmed. Niantic do not want you to try hard. Oh, for God's sake, really? The worst one we... Maybe not, I don't think it's the 10 though. It's not the 10, 10, 10. This one's going to be a bastard to catch because, of course, bad IV ones are always troublesome to catch. Great curve throw again. 1 roll and out. Does this mon not know I ran for the raid that he was in? Insta breakout, what's going on? Great throws, better than excellence. 5XL candy, and this one is 11, 10, 15. Definitely trade fodder. Okay, the 2 5 PM raids are a go. There's a squad of people here, a few more people who are only available at 5 PM. Down goes the RegiEleki. Okay, this is likely to be the penultimate, second to last one we get, and 1566 is very mid. RegiEleki, I still can't get over its shading. This is how some Pokemon used to look back in 2016 and 17 with the shading, so I think this is possibly a first model that they've put in. We're not working in measurements of time anymore, we're working on Lewis's battery power. Excellent throw for the win. 4XL catches it, and that is nice middle finger, RegiEleki. We were due a middle finger, one of these, but it's the lightest and the shortest because that matters. And I think this will be the final RegiEleki raid that we do, but 1563 is very mid. Let's get this caught, just for the sake of the video. Hit the excellent, second time lucky. And 1 roll, 2 roll. Let's go for a nice throw, because sometimes they work. 1 roll, 2 roll, and a 3 roll. I told you, nice throws sometimes work. 4XL, we're up to 51XL for this damn legendary. And it is so mid, I think that's actually an 80 or an 82%er. If I showcase Campfire, which should be rolling out to everybody, this is the raid map thing. I've had this since Seattle. It's finally up and running and should be getting out to everybody. We've done that one there that we're at, you can see, but there's 1 RegiEleki here that has 15 minutes or so on it, and we won't be able to make it there in time unless we drive. Oh, I'm not doing that. So, we're going to wrap up the RegiEleki Elite Raid shenanigans here. So let me know in the comments below how yours went, if you managed to even partake in one. Let me know, of course, if you managed to experience glitches or whatever. I've seen it on certain gyms in the APAC region. Maybe it's the load of the gym, but smash the like button and subscribe if you are new. I would greatly appreciate the support, and we don't know when the next one of these is going to be happening. I imagine that the makeup thing for the Regidrago will be happening on May the 6th, I think is the first weekend. I could be wrong on that, but they added it to their sort of event list, as it were. And of course, before I prattle on too much, I'll say thanks very much to the Patreon squad, taking the support up to the next level. Thank you very much, everybody who's on those rolling credits. Wouldn't be able to do the content that we do without that support. The structure for the next week is going to be as follows. You're going to have a surprise video on Monday of more egg hatches, some shinies, actual good shinies and quest hunting, so round out the spring into spring. Then we've got the next Spotlight Hour, which will be live streaming. It is Shelder. It is 1,000 dust per catch. You have to play this Spotlight Hour with a star piece on. It's insane. Landorus Incarnate Form is going to be the next raid hour. It's not an amazing raid boss, but we'll be doing that, and unfortunately it's going to be the very first raid hour where we haven't got infinite remote invite potential, so we'll have to see how that works with the Patreon squad. But until tomorrow, I will say, do take care.